Hey everyone, just out here for a stroll. There's a thing called pareidolia, and some people call it a phenomenon. I don't call it a phenomenon because we understand what pareidolia is. It's complicated, but in an easy nutshell, what pareidolia means is that we look for things that are familiar to us, mostly human faces. In other words, we can look at abstract, the ground, rocks, trees, potato chips, and humans will tend to try to find a human face in those things because in our DNA, like all animals, it's called species recognition. We look for what's familiar. When out looking for snakes, and herpetologists and people like me that are interested, we've come to love snakes so much that we can spot them. I mean, if you look around, it just looks like sand and trees, but there'll be here's a perfect example right here of pareidolia, but it's actually the real deal. Hang on a sec. Let's see if I can get it on focus here. How about that? You might walk right past that. And what we have here is another rattlesnake. How about that? Wow, what a beautiful snake. It's got a nice reddish coloration because of the terrain that I'm in. I'm not sure if this isn't a Mojave rattlesnake. The way you tell the difference off the bat, if you look at the tail, and I've got this zoomed all the way out, so the tail on a western diamondback has the black and white, we call them coon tails, but also the Mojaves have that as well. And the way you tell the difference is that on a western diamondback, the bands are even, black, white, but this one has these weird mottled, and I'm just not familiar enough with the Mojaves. I'm practically standing over this guy, and he's not rattling, doesn't seem alarmed. Rattlesnakes are really sweethearts. They're not the terrible creatures that are going to chase you down and kill you. This is a big one, and that's part of it. Yeah, this is a western diamondback. I'm going to call this a western. If anybody who is seeing this knows better, then feel free to correct me. There we go. I got some movement now. Let's see if I can get him to stand still and give me a little rattle. Hey, buddy boy. He's right at my feet. He's not after me in the least. And what a beautiful snake it is. He's every bit of 3 feet long. And it's not rattling, it's not doing anything. It just wants to get away from me. I'm going to turn this off and see if I can get it out in a clearing so I can get some pictures.